this causes him to have a more positive outlook on life, as well as a higher level of confidence to take on challenges. And this massively boosts his energy levels. Being passive is not natural for a man. When a man does this, it's in response to some kind of trauma that needs to be addressed and resolved. For this reason, if you're a man who is struggling with being passive, it's a very good idea to do the completion process. In case you're interested, I have an e-course which teaches you how to do this process in depth. I also wrote a book about it, or if you wish, you can also find a practitioner to help you go through this process by visiting thecompletionprocess.com. Now let's look at what happens in a male-female relationship when a man is passive, because this is a true disaster. Keep in mind when I describe what I'm about to describe in man-to-woman terms, that this can be a real issue in gay relationships as well, because polarity still exists in these relationships, even if that polarity is more fluid and exchangeable. When a man is passive in a relationship with a woman, he has flipped the polarity in his relationship, destroying the energetic dynamic between the masculine and feminine energy. Unknowingly, he's requiring her to display masculine traits and provide him with containment, and by doing so, he is flipping roles, which will feel unhealthy and painful for both of them, and it will destroy their attraction to each other. Okay, so let's step back and look at how this all works practically. If a man is passive, then it leaves everything to the woman in his life. She has to be the one to make the decisions for both him and her. She has to be the one in charge, leading and taking control. She has to be the one to initiate everything. He's relying and depending on her to take responsibility and ownership of everything, including him, which will create a dynamic where she is more like his mother than a partner. He's making her carry the full weight of the relationship on her own. He is making her decide on the direction of the relationship, and he is also making her be the one to lead it there. Basically, he's requiring her to be strong. He's making her be the one that's out in front with no buffer and no containment. With the absence of this containment, she will start to become anxious and resentful. Because she doesn't feel safe, she will become progressively more and more controlling. When a man gets into this dynamic with a woman, he tends to feel totally emasculated and totally powerless. There is likely to be an air of constant tension and constant conflict in this type of relationship. And what's going to happen is he's going to feel controlled. She will lose respect for him, and he will feel disrespected. He will lose his attraction to her. He will not feel needed. He may feel like a minion or a servant in this relationship. And because she doesn't have containment, she is going to be under so much pressure and not have her needs met to the degree that she will not be satisfied in this relationship. As a result, she will not be able to hold him in a positive